guys, welcome back to my channel. It is officially 2021 and this is my first video of the year. I am super excited to start this new year because I have now been on YouTube officially for a whole year and I think I'm at 450 subscribers, which is amazing and I'm super happy about that. So I can't wait to see how much I'm gonna grow this year. But for today's video, I decided to do a little like testing / review video, and I'm gonna be testing out TikTok makeup hacks. So ever since I downloaded TikTok, I've seen so many, but recently I've seen 3 that I really want to try. They're all pretty much have to do with your base, so it's not really like eye hacks, it's just face makeup hacks. So yeah, if you want to see if these hacks are approved by me, if I think they work, then please keep on watching and don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, so you see my skin now. This is like, it's gonna be it's pretty bad, but like I'm gonna put my skin through it today. But before I do that, I'm gonna be using the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream as my primer, because my skin is extremely dry and I don't want any of these hacks to seem like biased or like not work on me just because I have dry skin. And by the way, this also includes the First Aid Beauty Pure Skin Face Cleanser. It's from Sephora. It's a $25 value, but I got it for like 10. So yeah, I guess this is gonna be a review for this as well. I mean, my hands are clean, obviously. What the hell? Y'all like my nails? I did them myself. 2 of them broke, but we're not. Oh shit, she kind of thick. Okay, it smells kind of like minty eucalyptus. Oh my god, this is so cold. Why is it cold? Oh shit, because it was on my fucking porch. Freaking porch. I'm so sorry. Okay. Wow, this feels like so hydrating to the point where a little definitely goes a long way. Don't neglect your neck. I do feel like 10 times more hydrated, so I like it already. Now that my moisturizer has settled in, the first hack I'm going to be trying is by a TikToker named Meredith. Oh my god, I can't even remember her name. I feel so bad. Meredith, I can't use my phone because I'm recording, but I think it's Meredith B. Sluck something. I don't know. I could be totally wrong, but I'll have a little picture right here so you guys can recognize her because she has pretty much gone viral for her way of applying foundation. She pretty much goes in with like quite a good bit of foundation, but her tone match is always like perfect and her base is always flawless. She's super talented, so that's what I'm going to be trying out first. Total, she uses about 3 foundations. So today I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Hydrating Longwear, the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup, and the Rimmel Lasting Finish 25-Hour Breathable Longwear Foundation. So she does use a liquid, like a drop foundation towards the end, but I don't have one at the moment. I used to use the NYX Control Drops, but I just didn't have any right now, so this will have to do. Okay, first things first, she definitely goes in with like a good amount and she uses her hand like as a mixing tray. It hurts my heart to like waste foundation like this, so it better come out good. I think that should be enough. 2 pumps of this and then like some of this. And this foundation, as y'all know, the only thing I hate about it is that it doesn't have a freaking pump. Oh, I feel like she probably uses more than that, but oh my god, this expensive ass foundation. This hurts. I should have used drugstore foundation. What's wrong with me? I didn't think. Whatever. So now I'm gonna mix it with the bottom of a brush, which is how she does it pretty much. Oh my god, this is so, like, I'm actually like terrified right now. Okay, let me put my hair, I should have put my hair up in a ponytail. Okay, anyways, so then what she does is she applies it with the brush. So she just kind of like rolls it on there like so. Ew, oh my god, my pores. Oh god, this better turn out good. And this literally reminds me of like those like Instagram like videos where they just like straight up like paint the foundation on their freaking skin. I also don't have my eyebrows done because I knew this was messy. Filled in. They're not done either, but now the like horrific part is that she blends it in with her hands. I've actually heard a lot of people do this technique because like the warmth from your hands like melts the product into your skin. I just hate the fact that it's so messy. That's my only problem with it. But I'm gonna go ahead and try it. Okay. Definitely way too much. Like, I don't know how homegirl does this. Like, I literally want to die right now. Oh my god. Oh my god. Did I put too much, or is this what she does? Like, oh my god. How do I even get this into, like, I think she does put it over her eyebrows, but I'm like kind of scared too. Alright, I'm gonna blend this out and I'll be back. Okay, so far I look like Michael Jackson, but I will say my skin looks pretty effing good. Like, redness, who? Like, I can't believe I stopped going with another foundation too. Like, this is not even it for her. Like, she goes ham. Alright, so this hack does require a third foundation. So I'm going in with the Rimmel Lasting 25-hour finish. And I use this because it's like the most like liquidy foundation I have. So I'm just kind of gonna like, she like drips it like over here. It's not very, it's kind of drippy. You can see that. And then she just kind of like, I don't even know. Now I'm just gonna blend this out. I don't even like looking at myself like this. Like, I cannot wait to do the rest of my face. Like, this is like ridiculous. My base looks good, don't get me wrong, but I just look crazy. It's one of those things where you have to trust the process like really well, because this ain't it. I'm gonna go wipe off my lips and like eyebrows sort of. Also do want to say that I don't even have concealer on, and like my bags are like not noticeable at all. Okay, so as much as I feel like I definitely don't need anything else on my face, I mean I do, but as much as I don't want to put more product on my face, I need to finish up my face as I normally would so I can see the real tea with this hack, whether it works or not with my other products. So of course, after foundation, or loads of foundation I would say, I have to use the Fit Me Maybelline concealer in the shade Light, and I'm just gonna go in like normal pretty much. If anything, I'm kind of going in light considering the rest of my face right now. I'm just gonna blend this out with the same beauty blender as always. Sorry, not beauty blender, this is a Real Technique sponge. Do you see how that like instantly lifted my face? Or am I tripping? Because I don't think I am. I'm going to powder my face, but I feel like I get a lot more powder when I go in with the beauty blender. So instead, I'm just going to be going in with this super big Real Techniques blush, and I'm just going to like pat it into my skin pretty much. And of course, I'm using the Fenty Beauty powder, because what else would I be using? I love this brush. I forgot how much I love this brush. It's so big and like soft. So weird to not even have my brows done right now, because normally like I do eyes first. But anywho, now from the Cheekstars Benefit Revolution Tour palette, I'm going in with the Hoola bronzer. I think I'm gonna mix it with a bit of Dallas to add some depth into my face, because I'm looking flatter than my ass right now. And I'm using the Morphe M405 brush. So I'm just gonna dip into those, tap it off a little, and then just I think possibly one of the best tips I learned about makeup is to not blend your contour downwards, like only blend strictly upwards. And like, just look at that, like I hardly even need to bake now. It's great. I'm going to give my nose some shadow, so I'm just going to be kind of contouring with this Morphe E62 brush, and I'm just going to kind of start from under the brow and then like curve it in and drag it down. And then just doing the same with the other eye, and we'll blend this out after, don't worry. Alright, now it's a little blended out, so I'm just going to be baking the sides very lightly. My nose is baking. While my nose is baking, I'm gonna be applying blush, and I'm using the Sugar Bomb with the mix of Georgia from the same palette as before. And I'm using a BH Cosmetics number 3 brush from their black and white marble set. I feel like this looks good, but I just can't tell because my eyebrows and eyes are not done. So I feel like I just look so weird. Now I'm gonna wipe this off with the BH Cosmetics number 4 brush from that same set. The BH Cosmetics black and white marble. Okay, so this is what I look like right now, but I'm gonna go do my eyes off camera and come back with my final thoughts on this hack. This is what my skin looks like after trying so hard to take off the loads of foundation that was on my skin. And when I mean loads, I mean loads, because y'all saw how much I put. And I honestly still think there's some on here, but I didn't want to wash my face because I don't want to overwash my face and then it'll dry my skin out even more. I don't want to strip it, even though it's probably stripped for the most part. But now we're going to try hack number 2. And this hack, again, I don't know her name. I think it's Jada. It's a very complicated hack, but it's supposed to give you super smooth airbrush, like poreless type of finish. So let's get into it. So the first step in this makeup method, TikTok method, is to use a moisturizer. So once again, I'm going with the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream, and I'm just gonna, you know the drill. After you've moisturized, she says to grab some powder, and not too much, she said, and to lightly dab it all over your face on top of your moisturizer. Translucent powder, by the way. So of course I'm using the Fenty and the same Real Techniques blush brush from before. I used this for powder. I don't know if I have enough. Like, I know she said it lightly, but like I don't, it's annoying because like you can't see it, you know. Now the next step, she says, is to apply setting spray. My poor pores, man. My sensitive, why would I do this with sensitive skin? Anyways, if you have sensitive skin, this video is for you. I'm risking my skin so you don't have to. Anyways, and she says, let this dry. I really don't understand how someone comes up with such an elaborate ass like routine. Like, how do you even come up with this order? Like, why would you? I don't get it, but I mean, hey, if it works for her, it works for her. So now the next step is to go in with primer. I'm using the Smashbox Photo Finish. Oh my god. Thank God we wear masks now. I mean, not thank God, because this pandemic is like obviously very awful, but I don't have to worry about like my skin because I wear masks. Granted, that probably makes my skin worse, but anyways. Okay, now she says to go in with your foundation, and I'm gonna be using the Rimmel Lasting Finish 25-hour breathable longwear foundation because it says breathable on it, and my pores have been through so much today, and I also didn't want to do anything heavy or full coverage because my skin is like hurt as it is. So and then she says to, wait, did she say blend it out with a beauty blender? No, she doesn't. She just says blend it out. So I'm going to use a brush. Okay. This foundation is a little too breathable. As you can see, that did like absolutely nothing for me. So I'm going to just build it because this was not very, this ain't too much. I lied. To give this method like fair game, I'm gonna be using a foundation that I know very well, which is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Hydrating Longwear Foundation. I'm just gonna pump this. It's probably still not enough. I'm just gonna keep building it little by little. I don't want to go overboard anymore, so yeah. Okay, so this is what I'm looking like, and in the video she basically just says, just watch how nice your foundation's gonna look. And unfortunately I just don't see like anything crazy. Like, it literally just looks like normal to me. I mean, I don't know, if I just can't tell. Again, on camera it looks fine, but like in person, like I'm trying to see if it like did anything different, and I really don't see a difference. Like I don't really think all that was necessary. She did say though it'll last all day and it won't crease. So the lasting all day part, I believe in a heartbeat, because she put setting spray, primer, and powder, so that's, the foundation had a lot to like stick to and adhere to so that it won't go anywhere. And the creasing part, same thing. Like I mean, if you put powder in the right places, you should be fine. Actually, I don't have creasing. Normally I get some like right here. I actually don't have any. Let me find out it worked. Oh my god. I mean, the rest of my face though, if you don't have creases, I guess it's not really like the craziest thing. It is, it's a cool trick though, I'm not gonna lie. It really is. Maybe it would work really well on someone that has a lot of creases. Like if I were to do someone's makeup, I would definitely try this. Other than that, I don't hate it. It's just, it's cool beans. Okay, so obviously my face isn't done, but my final thoughts on this trick is definitely probably helpful for people with oily skin. I'm sure the powder will really control your oil, but like I said, I have dry skin, so it's not really ideal for me, especially with sensitive skin. Like that overload of products, probably I wouldn't recommend it for people with sensitive skin, but I wanted to try it out anyways, because you never know like what might work for you. So I would rate this like a 6 out of 10. If I didn't have dry skin, it'd probably be like an 8. I just think it is a very overwhelming process, like going in with all those products on your skin. Okay, so looking at how my bags look right now, that foundation trick, the first one I tried by Meredith, definitely helps with bags like 100%, because my skin did not look like this, or at least my bags. I mean, I know you can't really see much, but like from a distance you can kind of see like where it sinks in, and I definitely did not have that before with all that foundation I put. So shit, that's tea. The next makeup trick I wanted to try is by, I believe her name is she goes by Shorty. I don't know if that's her name, but I think her name is like Love Shorty, Okay Shorty. Again, I'll have a picture right here for all references, because my mind is like all over the place. But anyway, she kind of went viral for how she nose contours, so I wanted to try it because nose contour has honestly been like kind of like hard for me. I feel like I always do it, but I never do it like 100% like wow snatch. Like it's definitely something I can work on, so I'm gonna try this hack now. So she basically contours with a cream, and I mean this is basically the same thing. I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade Cocoa, and this is definitely like a darker contour shade for me. That was an accident when I was buying it, but it doesn't matter, I'm still gonna use it. So I'm just applying some on a brush so I don't go in as heavy. And this is just a Morphe brush. I don't know why this one doesn't have numbers on it, and I'm gonna like leave some on my hand because I don't want to like go overboard and then like blame it on that. So what she does is she basically just like rounds it out from like where her eyebrow begins, and she kind of just like rounds it out that way. And then she just draws like a straight line down like that. And then same with the other side. But I'm gonna kind of like drag it out because hers is like more of a thicker line. So I'm kind of gonna blend it downwards to disperse the product. As you can tell, I need to blend this because why wouldn't I? Oh shoot, this is a lot. So I'm gonna keep blending with this just to like pick up any extra product, because yeah. As we saw from the previous hack, or the previous hack, fingers are a great way to blend stuff out. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that because I feel like I went in with too much product and I want to really blend it into my skin. So okay, so she also kind of like rounds out like the tip of her nose. She kind of makes like a button shape almost. Actually, she pretty much does. She basically just does like a circle. It looks so funny. But anyways, that's that. And then on top of that, she goes in with her normal concealer shade and she just goes down the middle. And then it looks so funny. Like, this is actually hilarious. I have a damp beauty blender. makeup sponge. This is Real Techniques, not Beauty Blender. So now what she does is she bakes the sides of her nose with a Beauty Blender again. She just does 2 straight lines on the outside. Okay, this has been setting for a while, so I'm just gonna go ahead and dust it off and get ready for the big reveal. Okay, I'm not mad at it. I really like it. I think the technique of kind of curving it in here definitely makes it look more natural because it kind of connects. So instead of just having 2 harsh lines starting in the middle of your freaking nose, I really like that. I won't be applying it anymore to my face. I'm just gonna leave it as is because I put a lot on my face and my face is extremely sensitive. I had a lot of fun doing this video. Hopefully you guys had a fun time watching. Final thoughts on everything. Definitely my favorite one is probably the first one. I know it's like a shit ton of foundation. However, I know what I'm putting on my face is like the same stuff, and I'm not like worried about like a reaction or like layering products on my face like with the second method. Again, everyone's skin is different, everyone's face is different. What works for me might not work for you. Feel free to try these for yourself at home. Hopefully my skin doesn't break out too bad. I definitely had fun figuring out like, you know, how to do this, and shout out to all the TikTokers who you know, created these methods. They're freaking bomb. Like, they're bomb. At the end of the day, I saw benefits in each method that I tried. I got full coverage, I got no creasing, I got a freaking nice way to contour my nose. Like, I'm super happy with each one of them. Will I continue to do them? Maybe not, just because it's like a lot of process and I just rather keep it simple with my kind of skin. But yeah, other than that, I think that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye guys, see you next time.